My new John Deere 116, 5-speed, standard, with a bagger, 38-inch deck, electric PTO, 12 wheels. Look at all the paperwork. It's a 16-horse twin. It's a 1982. One owner. A little bit of smoke, but not bad so far. Shifts really easy. We're in 5th now. Run smooth. Headlights work, nobody can see them. Square shoot. The seat covered, but oh well. The original seat's still on it. Yeah, we can make it around that car. Pretty good traction too. Usually I used to have problems with our old Craftsman when I hit a corner. Got the separate choke and throttle, surprisingly. Boat. Apparently this engine has points too. That's what I read in the book. Steering's pretty tight in it. That slop is just the steering column's loose. Every now and then it has a little hiccup at idle, but it smooths out. Smooth. Good brakes. Or brake. There you go. There you go. Gotta love that opposed twin chug. Overall, a nice machine for the price. Yeah, just to make it right, I'm gonna. Oh right, the seat doesn't push up on these. I'm gonna put a new gas cap on it. And I don't know, maybe do some little things. I got supposedly the fuel pump has to be rebuilt. So far, it's been fine, but apparently it leaks a little. And the guy's gonna send me the kit because he already had it ordered. But it's a nice little machine. I clean up the front badge and one little crack here. I want to try and fix. The old 16-horse twin seems to run great though. No real cracks in the hood. I've never seen another 116 with headlights still in it. I saw one picture, but then the picture wouldn't load. So, I don't know, maybe the 116, the headlight option was hard to find or something. Whatever the matter, it's a really nice little machine, and while I never picture myself as a Deere person, I do like this little tractor. But, that's all for now. See y'all. I honestly gotta say, I'm impressed by how easy this thing starts. Since I can't get the parking brake engaged, I just leave it in reverse. Clutch, brake, a little bit of throttle. It's gonna start a little funny with one hand, but... Oops. The original John Deere key. Got a nice chug. I'll leave it high. That's a brand new set of blades. Oh God, these things have some real wings on them. Funny driving a tractor with a bag on the back again. It's not something I've done in a long time. Gotta figure out the magic way to get it through here because the deck doesn't lift up very high. Make that? No, we're not. Reverse, there we go. Yeah, I'll probably have to take it into the back. God, I love the sound of an opposed twin. I always wanted to have a tractor with one, and now look. The guy's owned it since new, and he said he's never done a thing to it. Besides, well, you know, took it to the dealership every year to change the oil and sharpen up the blades. Never had a new starter from what I've heard, and it cranks over fine. I've heard these 18s can be a little funny to start, but boy, that engine has a nice sound. The lights work, but I gotta connect the ground strap. Besides that, it's pretty damn nice, if I say so myself. I don't know if I'll ever become a Deere-aholic, but I definitely like this tractor. It's nice, well made. Considering I was originally gonna buy a Craftsman Cubra Toro 1038, I believe it was called. One of the little ones that looked like a go-kart. I think this is a nice compromise myself. Definitely the nicest I could get, and it's cheap. I paid $5.50 for this. So now to clean out the shed to make some room for this girl. Look at that. Well, after much trial and error, that Deere just barely fits. I mean, look at the clearance between the front bumper and the lock. There's hardly anything there. And pretty much the rear end of this thing is up against the wall. The bagger is a little sloppy, so if I can find a way to tighten it up and bring it, well, whatever the matter. It could tighten up a little more, but I can't figure out how to do that. It just barely fits the door. The door must be 39-inch and the deck's 38 because there's about a quarter-inch on each side when you run this thing in. So I'm wishing it could have been a little shorter and a little smaller, but yeah, well, it's a nice tractor. I've got to figure out, though, I think the carb needs some work because when it sits for a few minutes, it smokes on an acceleration. Jeez, after I idle for about 5 minutes, it took a hell of a lot of time to get it to start again. So I think it's running a little rich, but you can figure that out. And mind the spot on the screen, because this isn't my normal camera. I must have misplaced mine in Alfred over the weekend. And my sister put a nice little scratch in the lens on this. But anyway, I will say this 116 is in pretty nice shape compared to most of the ones around here. One thing I haven't figured out yet is the deck lift, but I'll figure that out in my book. Got the original key. And it still says John Deere in the key. Don't think you can read that. Nice seat cover. Bags are original in pretty damn good shape. One thing I can't really fit in here is the bagger chute. That will not fit. But anyway, I know it ain't red and I shouldn't leave it in the shed, but it's sort of hard to get anything else out with this thing in the way. Ah well. So it doesn't quite fit, but I'm sure I'll get used to it with some work. That does mean, however, the self-propelled parts mower has to stay outside from now on. Yeah, well, it's sat outside long enough in the scrapyard. So, let's see how much clearance we got here. That just barely clears. Oh well. I can put up with it, I think. It'll be a hell of a time getting those mowers out every time I need them, though. Yeah, well, I'll figure it out. So, that's all for now.